Oh man, that intro just makes me want to rock out. Hey, so I wanted to share this with you guys. One of the people on my Facebook wrote this this meme to me. One does not simply beat Shikaote in arenas. Cracks me up. That's hilarious. By the way, if you're not friends with me on my Facebook, you should be. Facebook.com/ I think it's Fury Shikaote is what I have it. Anyway, I'll put the link in the bottom. This is an Eye of the Storm battle. Whoa, gonna turn the volume down a little bit here. Eye of the Storm battle that I wanted to show you guys. This one was pretty fun. And it shows Fury just tearing it up still. This is right before 5.3, I believe. I recently recorded this this fight, so hopefully it's up to some sweet standards here from the Fury Shikaote Shikstorm YouTube channel. So this fight is actually one of the longest fights of my dang life here. This rogue and this paladin, they just don't want to leave until I'm dead. But of course, we can't let that happen, you know. I mean, especially if I'm recording right now. You can't just let someone beat me. So right here I've got Dragon Roar. I've got the 3-second stun charge, which I always have with Dragon Roar, by the way. If I'm going full burst, I'll do Dragon 3-second stun with, you know, the 20% increase in damage. And if I'm going full stun, I'll definitely go the Shockwave. Actually, when I do Shockwave, I'll do the double charge, because that keeps you mobile and keeps you ready to go, especially with diminishing returns. So usually, right now in 5.3, I don't know if any of you have experienced this, but rogues have an extreme burst. But oh, that was a complete waste of a 3-second stun charge right there. Yeah, that. I don't know if any of you notice this, but like the charge stun gets messed up sometimes. But to tell you the truth, that is really always, as long as I can remember, has been a problem for warrior charge. Like, as far as I can remember, you know, when someone's on a mount and they're like jumping in the air, and you charge stun them, but then it takes like 2 seconds to run up and hit them anyway, so it's like a pointless stun. I'm sure every warrior has experienced the stun charge problem. And all the, you know, I remember reading when they first came out with Heroic Leap. I don't know if any of you have played before they had Heroic Leap. But Heroic Leap, in my opinion, was a huge change for warrior gameplay. That really turned the game on for warriors when they got Heroic Leap. And when they first came out with Heroic Leap, initially it was supposed to stun the target when you leaped on top of them. But I think there might have been some timing issues with that. So I can't remember. It actually never worked. They never implemented it fully. I think it was just in the beta, but I don't think they actually used it. I don't know if any of you, it might have been useful, or they might have used it just for a brief time, but they never implemented it into the game as far as I know. Okay, there you go. 2v1. If you like that, thumbs it up right now. Click like. That was a rogue paladin. Okay, so we're gonna go head over. Oh, is this the same? Is this the same guy I just fought? I don't remember. It might have been. So, by the way, if any of you have been to my activepvp.com website, I just started writing up some new warrior discussion stuff. if you go there, you go to activepvp.com, and then you go to the very bottom, and the very bottom left, it says WoW Fairy Warrior Discussion. Click on that link, and then I've got, I just started writing some stuff in there, so I hope to kind of write more in there. You guys can kind of follow that. I'll put the link in the description. I just have to remember to put it down there. Oh, 100. You know, Dragon Roar just destroys, man. It's so awesome. I actually throw some extra power in there. I don't think I'm using... You can also use the Flask Winter's Bite to get you 1,000 extra strength just for fun in BGs, and you totally tear it up. I always use the Alchemy Flask, though. It's an extra 320 strength. If any of you have ever debated, I'm sure almost all of you have debated what what profession is the best, like blacksmithing or leather work or whatever. I've stayed with alchemy mostly because you can use any potion in the game, really. You can even use this 2-hour alchemy potion in arenas, RBGs. It's 320 strength, at least for warriors. There's other different ones like intellect and actually I don't know if there is I'd have to look back at that. Anyway, there's a couple of them you can use in arenas and RBGs. All the other ones are tons of fun. Like I use sometimes the Winter's Bite 1,000 strength for just for fun in BGs, regular BGs. And then you can throw in like a extra rage potion or extra strength potion. You can use like the Golem Blood potion. It's like an extra 1,200 strength when you use it for ultimate supreme maximum beatdown burst. Let's see, we're pretty much winning this BG. Almost 600 to almost 500, so it's kind of a no. We got this in the bag because I think this team is pretty noobish, pretty much beginners. I don't know if you guys have seen this path over here. Betcha you haven't, because it's super risky jumping over this thing. I think I actually put that in my travel paths video. What you should do is scroll through my other videos and look for the travel paths video. What I did, I made a video where I timed the distance it takes to get from one point to the other. Usually just the directions that I go, so I don't know about anybody else, but I always try the least distance between point A and point B. I'm sure most people do, but most people don't, actually, to tell you the truth. A lot of the time people just ride along the road instead of going off the road, especially like in Gilneas. I have a storm, pretty much go wherever you want, doesn't really matter. But these guys are not going to get away here. I don't think I've died yet. No, I haven't. Just been handing out free beatdowns this whole time. What is this, like 3-on-1 right here? Take out one of them. Oh, I think there's some teammates rezzing right there, though. You know who else is super hard to kill? Ooh, finish that guy off really fast. Warlocks have these amazing heals, but to tell you the truth, I guess you could say the same thing about warriors. Earlier when I took on that rogue paladin, well, that was like a 3-minute fight, maybe longer. Second wind. I mean, okay, wait. Let me say something about this right here. The worst thing, Death Knights. I'm sure every warrior has this challenge. Actually, probably every player except for Death Knight. Like, you're sitting there handing out a free beatdown. You just like burst in you like pop everything, recklessness, throw down Dragon Roar, or you're like about to throw down Dragon Roar, and a Death Knight grips the person away, and then you hit Dragon Roar or something, and then all your burst goes to waste, totally goes to pop because the Death Knight gripped him away. And I can't tell you how many times that's happened. But I guess that's to your advantage since you have a charge. You can just charge stun them, so maybe it makes up for it. But if I knew the Death Knight was going to do that, that'd be That'd be a little bit to everyone's advantage. My voice is getting all dry. I really like to actually come around the back here when I'm playing Eye of the Storm. I like come around the back of this Reaver area, Fell Reaver, and then just attack them all from the back. I don't think anyone's even over here. No, they're not. Actually, one of my favorite things to do is totally grab this Berserker thing. Plus 30% damage. You just destroy people. Yeah, we're gonna take this no-brainer. Easy take over here. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed, you should subscribe to the channel. I've got all, mostly, pretty much just Fear reaction. If you watch all the videos, I pretty much play Fury full time. You know, I've played Arms a ton. I've played Prot a ton. I typically switch from Fury to Prot because those are really the most both fun specs. Arms is pretty generic. Everyone plays Arms. It's a lot of fun to play something different and then get good at it, and then everyone's like, oh my gosh, how do you play Fury? But really, it's not even that hard. I mean, you just gotta play it. You know, it's pretty much. Well, to tell you the truth, Fury used to be a lot different earlier until, well, Mists of Pandaria came out. Really, now it's Arms and Fury are pretty much the same. The way they threw up the talents like that. I guess that's almost literal. Well, not literal, but figure of speech, threw up the talents. Well, basically what I mean is that both talents are pretty much the same. Like Fury and Arms used to be completely different, but now you can spec to be exactly the same thing. I think these guys are gonna kill me here. See right there, he charged me and I'm like falling off the edge because I'm jumping. I don't know how you would really counter that. I guess that's the advantage of fighting against a warrior. I probably shouldn't say this, but if you are fighting a warrior, oh look, we actually won the BG. I should have got that. Anyway, that happens a ton in RBG, or in all BGs. The timing is all messed up. 10-1, sweet. If you haven't liked it, just go ahead and like the video. If you liked it, it was fun. Fury action. I've got some other cool stuff to show you guys, and I'll see you around.